Hey everyone, Gobotch here, back today with a brand new episode for Madden 21 Next Gen here with our Dallas Cowboys franchise. We have just concluded Season 2 with another Super Bowl. We're now back-to-back champs. And again, we're kind of feeling this team starting to, I think, take its form completely. We know this offense is elite. We know the defense has a lot of room to improve. But this is going to be a tough task for us this offseason because we are losing one of those key offensive contributors, and that of Michael Gallup. We were not able to get him with a franchise tag because we didn't even have enough money for that. So Gallup is walking off to free agency, but thankfully behind him in his stead, we leave Damonte Coxey, the rookie out of Memphis that's now about to be a one-year pro. He's a star potential player. He's 80 overall already. I think he's poised to fill that role as for Michael Gallup. We're hoping that he can do that for us. I want to show you really quick the top free agents that are on the board that unfortunately we're not going to have any part of. Of course, we don't have any cap room, period. So where we're looking to make improvements in this offseason video today will be in the draft for going forward. So if you enjoyed today's episode for our offseason episode here leading into season 3, support and hit the thumbs up, comment down below with your thoughts, and feel free to join here in the Gobotch family. Subscribe, hit that notification bell as we're on the road to 20,000 subs. I would greatly appreciate that. Love and support, and I thank you all for being a part of it going forward. So here's the top free agents on the board. It's a big year. You got Fred Warner. He's 25-year-old, 96 overall, X-Factor ability player. You got J.J. Watt out there as well. You got Jair Alexander. I mean, there's so many big names on the board. Harrison Smith's available. Michael Gallup, of course, is available. Ronald Jones II. You got Payne, Goddard, O'Neal, Baker Mayfield maybe going to the Giants as the top bid on him already. So yeah, we got a lot of big names out there. We're going to go ahead and just simulate. Let's just simulate to the next stage here because we have no money, period. We are not going to be able to do free agency at all. So we're going to go to stage 3 and then stage 4. And then after that, we'll be finishing up. So I was wanting to see, dang it, I go too far? No. All right, let's get some quick scouting in as we're showing you kind of some of the targets we're looking at. So again, we know we lost one receiver. We have a ton of active receivers. We still scouted quite a bit just to be safe. Tight end, we're not really too concerned about now. We do need another left guard. It's keeping us, gosh, there's no left guards out there, period. They're terrible. I mean, right now they're awful. Like I don't know. That's not very good to see at all. That we have no left guard help out there at all. Center, we kind of have a let's look at this guy. He's a second round true talent. Okay. And then let's look at defense here. We know left end is a position we were thinking about getting into a little bit. Right end as well. We scouted some of that already. Then at linebacker and other positions, we've seen a couple places. You know, right outside backers, a spot that we could try to fill in a little bit. He's a first-round talent, Anthony Hines. We'll have to remember him out of A&M. Cornerback, we're not too concerned about, neither safeties either. So we're ready. We're poised. We're ready to get into this. Let's go ahead and, well, let me see who got what in free agency. I think we will in a second hear this. Yeah, free agency recap. So here we go. Let's take a look and see. So here's some of the people that didn't get picked up by anybody, which is always something we need to keep in our mind if we need those positions. So let's go to league signings. Fred Warner with the Rams. Right there, you got J.J. Watt going over to Arizona with the Cardinals. Alexander going to man-up cornerback over there for the Giants still out there. You got Schwartz with the Giants. Harrison Smith re-signed out there with the Vikings. Michael Gallup is now a Raider. So Gallup, it's kind of the old switcheroo there. We had Cooper come over from the Raiders in the trade. Now Gallup, about almost, you know, similar ages. He's going over there now to be a top threat potentially for the Raiders. Payne with the Ravens. Goddard with the Texans. O'Neal with the Seahawks. Baker Mayfield is going over to Indianapolis to try to be the top quarterback over there now and maybe lead them to a Super Bowl run. We'll have to see what happens over there with that squad. Mozart right now with the Bills. Penny with the Jets. Harrison Jr. with the Panthers. Boyle with the Panthers. Trying to see if there's any other big names that I'm worried about. There's not. So yeah, there's some interesting things that happen there. Let's go ahead. Let's get into my favorite part, and that is that of the draft as we get ready to hopefully we're gonna pause the draft just to get going here. Let's skip ahead. I want to see who goes number 1 to the Steelers. It's Kavion Theobach, whatever his name is. I can't even say it. Who goes number 2 to the Lions? I'm curious.
The Jaguars.
Derek Stingley, cornerback out of LSU. Nice. Okay, so let's get to our pick, and then let's take our time. And again, we don't have a ton of great picks this year compared to other drafts. I mean, we still have a decent amount, but again, last pick of the first round, we're gonna see what we can get. Again, we know our top targets we're looking at. Let's look at our draft board. Here are some of the top guys we are keeping tabs on that we've marked that are guys that we know we can get some more help out of the secondary. Of course, right now, these are the key areas that we don't really need. As you can see, the B minuses right there. But still, if we can get them, we'll think about taking them. So let's go ahead and get to available here. We know we need another left guard at some point here, so let's see what left guards are available, and pretty much they're all trash, so we're going to sit on that. Was that linebacker still available? He's a first-round potential talent here. This linebacker could potentially fill in a role at right outside backer. Now, we do have a little bit of depth there. And again, defense is an area I do want to build upon for this team moving forward. So let's go ahead and take Anthony Hines. He's a really, really good 40-yard dash. He's the quickest right outside backer, third strongest. Let's get him. And he's 73 overall, and he has an ability. He has an ability, stud finder. Great, we got an achievement there. I don't know why I'm just now getting that achievement. Maybe the achievements were broken. I don't know. But interesting to see that there. So moving on here now. Getting to our next pick of the draft, which will be, again, right there in the second round. So now let's go look at our draft board, see if any of these guys are still remaining. So this guy, he is still remaining. He's a 4th-round talent. We'll have to come back to him later. We may potentially come after him. So we could go after this guy here. He's a 2nd-round talent wide receiver. We don't need any quarterbacks. I'm not worried about quarterback right now. I'm not worried about that at all. So do we want to get, good Lord, I have the glitch. The hold to reorder thing is on my screen. Let's go ahead, and this guy's physical. They're both physical. This guy's 6'4", though, out of Texas. What's this guy? 2nd broad jump. He didn't do any. I mean, he had a decent. We'll take him. We're going to take Mingo. Fingers crossed. He's a normal development trait. You know, we can get him. Maybe it adds a little bit extra depth to us at receiver out of losing Gallup. Trying to keep a youthful talent level there. So now for our 3rd pick in the draft, in the 3rd round, we're going to see if our draft board guy is still around. We're going to go ahead and take this guy early, just based off that we're probably not going to have him available. And he has an ability. Fantastic. So Asheri Croswell out of Arizona State. 70 overall. He has an ability. That's a huge pick. That's a big win right there for us. So we got him. Moving in now, getting ready for our 4th round pick. We're getting in right here. So 4th round. Let's just see. Now we're kind of just picking blindly. So we got a right outside backer. We got a strong safety. We got a wide receiver. Thus far in the draft. Let me see if there's any of those left guards available still. No, there's not. They're all garbage. We may just have to get one of these guys late. Maybe. Don't worry. I'm not worried about fullback. Centers. Is there any other centers we can get as backups? No, nobody. Nobody that I'm wanting at all. All right, we're going to focus on the defense then. We're going to go out here, look at the left end, right end situation. And this guy, Jalen Redmond out of Oklahoma. He ticks all the boxes, had a good combine score, and he's 63 overall. It's a reach, but you know what? We need a little bit more depth there. We'll take it. We'll take it. So we do have another early pick here in the fifth round. That's nice. Forgot we had a couple of those. Let's go down and look at our corner situation here. Harris may be an interesting pick there. 6th round potential talent, though. All right, defensive tackle. We have 5 active. We need another right end as a backup. And Hubert may be the guy that can bring us that. So he's a 5th round, 6th round talent. We can come back to him later. Let's just go to a best available. Let's just see what's around right now. We got a right tackle. We've got more quarterbacks. Josh Proctor. Man, they're making life difficult for me here. This guy's got a really good score, 7.5 combine score. Why not? Let's look at him. 68 overall. They call it a good pick. We'll take it. Another receiver. Another guy that we can find maybe in a position available for him somewhere in special teams, maybe. You never know, right? You never know. So another 5th round pick here for us. Now we will go look at the... Let's see. Let's go look at defense, right end, and see if any of those guys are around now. Okay, so this guy Hubert's still around off the board. 3rd and cone. We're gonna take him. 65 overall. I mean, it's whatever. We're probably striking out now the rest of our draft picks, if I have to guess. Another 5th round pick. Good lord, how many 5th round picks do we have? There's so many. Another receiver. Another outside backer out of Utah. Barik Black. I'm going to get him. He's at 7.7. And look at those numbers, man. He may be a stud. 66 overall. Another receiver that may end up being on the team at some point. I mean, I'm just trying to load up in potential talent. And right now we got lots of options to choose from. And I'm using all of these picks too. You best believe. Now let's go look at the left guard. And this guy's a 7.2 on the board. I'm just going to go take... I mean, that's a really high score, but look at the impact block and the lead block. He's at an F on each. It's terrible. And then you got these guys here that are much better in those regards. So we're going to take this guy, Sean Ball, and he is a 61 overall. Whatever. I'm good with it. We're not setting the world on fire with these picks, but, you know, we're making do. We're making do with what we can. Another receiver available there. That's a halfback. Hey, what? He's a double pick? I didn't realize he's in this draft class too. That's stupid. He's on our team, if you remember. But apparently he's also on this draft class as well. Whatever. Sometimes that happens. You get accidental duplicates from draft class to draft class. Tyshawn Fogg. Let's go look at another... What quarterbacks are still off the board here? You got Adrian Martinez. Man, he's just now in the draft. I feel like he's been around forever. Zach, good lord. Who are you? And why do you have an 8 combine score? Take him. He's 12. Are now on the clock. 12 overall with ability, ladies and gentlemen. Who is this guy? Is this a joke in the draft class? I don't understand, but we got him. I don't know who he is, but he's 12 overall. That's got to be a mistake from the draft class, right? That's got to be a mistake. That's hilarious, though. That's hilarious. Okay, let's just get the best off the board here available to us outside of the quarterbacks. Left tackle, we have 3. Right guard, we have 2. What's around there? We got Spencer Webb. We'll take him. Take a tight end. 60 overall. Whatever. It is what it is. All right, let's just send to our next user pick, which is the last pick of the draft. And who will get the whatever it's called, final pick of the draft here. Let's see if we can get a stud. We got a right tackle here, Isaac Rapp. And he is 30 overall with a hidden... He has an ability as well. What is happening with the colors now? This game is freaking out. We have some interesting picks on our hands, y'all. Very interesting picks, to say the least. So looking at what our top pick was, Anthony Hines. He's 73 overall. Right outside linebacker. Then we got Jonathan Mingo, 71 overall, wide receiver. Then Croswell here, 70 overall. He has an ability as well. He may be out there, be able to make some plays for us. And then there's this guy, Zach Parsons. He has an ability, but what on earth? Like, what are your ratings? Why are you so terrible? He's terrible at throwing the ball, but he's got amazing speed, acceleration. So he's just in the wrong position. I'm going to move him off of quarterback, I think, and move him out to, like, I don't know. Crap. He may be... He's got really decent speed for a quarterback. He's just terrible at throwing the ball. And then there's this guy, Isaac Rapp, same situation. He's 30 overall, but he has an ability. 71 strength. But look at his... What? What are these... Okay, some people that make in the draft classes, these got to be jokes. These have got to be joke characters. It's 97 speed out of this guy. I'm moving him from that position. He's going to go be like a... I don't even know. Good lord, that is ridiculous. Looking at the draft recap overall for the league, Let's see who had the top pick out of the first round in terms of overall wise. So the best guy in the draft was 80 overall, Derek Stingley, the cornerback out of LSU that went to the Lions, was the #1 pick. Okay. Isaiah Spiller went over there. Nice. Wait, is there 2 Pickens? We got multiple Pickens. We got George Pickens and we got Zach Pickens here. Intriguing. Oh, another quarterback out there from North Carolina to the Bears. All right. Decent picks, not anything crazy. We'll take it. All right, so let's get into the adjust roster here. Yeah. I may switch some positions around because right now, looking at our quarterback situation, we have so many quarterbacks. This guy, with all of his speed and ability, I mean, golly, I don't even know where I could use him on the team. And then there's the left tackle or guard I just got. Where is he? Where are you, dude? The right guard? Right tackle? There he is, right here. This dude. You're in the wrong position, my friend. I'm seriously thinking about moving him somewhere else where he can use all that speed and ability he has. Because he's huge. I mean, he's not... You know, he's 195. Actually, that could be... We may be looking at a tight end potentially, y'all. Like, move him off and make him play a tight end position. Change his number to, like, 82 or something. Let's see. I mean, is there not a better 92? Good Lord. Okay. Well, maybe we'll give you more of a skill number here. Let's go to like clean 40. Clean 40. Why not? I don't know. Okay. I think he may be better suited at a tight end. Let's see if that changes overall, actually. And he went up to 41 overall. So it actually did help him slightly. And with all that speed, he could be... What's his returning like? Let's see what his returning is like. It doesn't say. Kickoff return. I really do want to know who's our best kickoff returner. Okay, well, whatever. We're not going to mess with that right now anyways. We'll worry about depth chart here in a little bit. So now let's get to week 1. Preseason. Good Lord. Our team, we didn't get a complete overhaul of any sort at all. Period. But I do want to take a look. Oops, not that. I want to take a look at the depth chart here. And I want to see... potentially who's going to be our top return man. I assume it's still going to be Coxie. Yeah, so he is. Demetrius right here. He's still sitting around. Another guy there. Like Tariq Black. He's a rookie. Okay. So it looks like Coxie's still going to be doing kickoff returns. It could potentially be also... I mean, he's got better acceleration overall. Okay, so Coxie's definitely the guy for this stuff. That's fine. So who's going to be who's our slot receiver going to be? I'm still thinking I may... Okay, we're going to leave Coxie as the slot man. Now that means our number 2 now is going to be for sure CeeDee Lamb, now getting to step into the limelight now for this team a little bit. And there's Spencer Webb, the rookie tight end we got. Unfortunately, Isaac, you're not going to be able to play at all. It's unfortunate for him because, you know, he has all that ability in him, but we're never going to get to see what type of player they are because they're never going to play. Same thing with Zach Parsons here. He's got all that speed and ability and stuff, but he can't do anything. It's just kind of unfortunate. So those guys will be guys that get cut from the team, most likely. Let's go ahead and let's just sim through most of this preseason. We're going to take a look and see who, you know, how do we handle? We won week 1, 27-17 is what it said right there. So we got some upgrades there. And looking at our team overall, we're 87 overall, 92 on offense, and 83, I think that's what that says on defense. All right, let's see here. 83 on defense, I think. Yeah. But defensively, I mean, we got some different looks out here for this team. I think we'll still be okay. Let's see the stats here for this game. I want to see who did what in the first game of the year. And that glitch of having this hold to A to reorder thing is annoying to me. But looking at our team, for our team out here, Ben DiNucci got the most snaps out there. He had 152 yards passing. Dak only had, I think, a few. He was 1 for 2. And then, or 2 for 7, excuse me. And DiNucci went out there 13 for 19. Kellen Mond, you're not getting the start over him now? I'm kind of not happy about that. I was wanting Mond, I think, to be the next guy up. I may need to change that. Zeke continuing to go where he goes, having an incredible preseason game. Pollard, and then Rico doing his thing. Let's look at receiving out there. Our top guy was Lastly. He is 6 for 63. What? Then you got McKinnon, Coxie, Jennings, Zeke, and Lamb and company. Okay, good. Good quality. We'll take that. But I am going to make a change at the quarterback position because I don't want Ben being our second guy behind. Not doing that. Sorry. They're both similar type players, but I'm not letting that happen. Pollard at fullback? Really? Interesting. So if Pollard's in the game, I can roll with that. I can actually roll with that. Well, we can deal with that, I think, right there, guys. So now let's go to a new injury. No. Okay. Was our fullback. He's hurt for a week. It ain't anything to worry about. Let's move ahead to week 2. Getting ready to... Oh, we got beat by the Bucks. 26-21. CeeDee Lamb gets an upgrade as well as Deng getting an upgrade. Let's go over and see who performed well in week 2 of preseason as we got beat by the Buccaneers. And Tom Brady's still out there. Good Lord. He's still playing. Dak, much better. He had a lot more attempts out there. He had 2 touchdowns, 119 yards. Him and Mond were identical in terms of their yardage, but Dak was 8 for 15, while Mond 12 of 22. Rushing-wise, we didn't do a lot of running, as you can see between the two. 19 attempts there between these two. Not much happening. Coxie led us in receiving with 3 for 68 with a touchdown. Then McKeon, 46 yards with a touchdown. Pollard, 40 yards with a touchdown. Not bad. Defensively, anybody getting sacks out there for us? Lawrence and Kirkpatrick, anybody getting picks? No, of course not. Too much to ask for, right? Now we got the Jets and Cardinals last up in the preseason here. So let's go ahead and sim through week 3 and see if we are able to defeat the Jets here. And we are 24-21. We're able to beat the Jets. We will have to do some cuts here as Zeke and Pollard both get an upgrade, which is great to see. We need to cut 13 players. Let's go ahead and really quick look at the stats. This may be partially what we look at to see who we want to cut and not cut. So looking at the Cowboys here, oops, a lot of quarterbacks got snaps in this game. Kellen Mond had a pretty good game, 93 yards. He was 7 for 8, and Dak 13 of 23. Had 2 picks though. That's not good. Not happy to see that. Mond had a touchdown. Zeke 16 for 64 on a rush with 1 touchdown. Mond getting some runs in there, and Dowdle out there also getting a touchdown. Nice to see. Coxie again leading us in receiving, 4 for 59. Then Zeke, Jarwin, Coop, Pollard. Now, Lamb's not really having a good preseason so far, but that's fine. You know, it's preseason. And Croswell had a pick. Nice for the rookie. All right, let's get on and let's cut some dudes. Okay, we got to break some dreams early on here. I'm sorry about this guy. He's never going to... We'll move you to the practice squad. That's how we avoid cutting you dudes. We'll move you to the practice squad and live life as it is, right? King, I'm sorry, you're gone. Ben DiNucci, I'm curious, actually. I want to see what quarterbacks are left. We have 3 quarterbacks. We're just going to have to leave it. Halfbacks, we have a ton, don't we? Holy crap, we have 4. We're going to go ahead and cut Jalen Moore. I'm sorry, Jalen Moore. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need you 3. And then we had Rico as well. So receivers, we have a butt ton of these guys, as you can see. Good Lord. So many. This guy's got to go. Sorry, Spencer. You're 30 years old and you're last on the list. Shi Smith, he's a rookie. Do I want to get rid of Shi Smith or Mitchell? There's so many guys. There's just so many weapons we have on this team. Mingo right there. Jennings. I mean, I guess we'll practice squad him. I hate to do it to him, but, you know, we kind of put ourselves in these situations where we draft all these dudes. We just kind of got to deal with it. So we need to still cut a few more guys. Get him out of here. I think we're good now with that. Let's go look at tight ends. I think we have a decent... We have 3 at tight end. We'll keep you 3. Just because you never know. Left tackle. We have 2, 3 guys here. We gain money on either of you two, but do we need y'all for depth? I think that's what we need y'all both for depth. Yep. So that's why I'm not cutting any of you guys, because we need depth at O-line, because we just don't have it. Left end, good Lord. Redmond, I'm keeping you, just because you never know. At right end, we need some extra help as well. So defensive tackle, keeping all these guys, I think. Gallimore is getting passed up. And Curtis Metcalf now coming in the fold right there as well. You know, I mean, we got some guys there. Smith, Dang, and Rumpf. Middle linebacker, you got, okay, yeah, he's got to go. Sorry, friend. Easily. And then at right outside backer, we have 73 overall hidden potential guy, Anthony Hines, our #1 pick we got in the draft in the first round. He's going to be playing as a backup to Jalen Smith, which is fine. We may find a spot for him yet. You never know. Corners, we only have 3. Oops. I should have gotten more corner depth, but it's okay. We have depth at a strong safety. We may be able to move over a couple guys to help out in that position, right? Willis is there. So, yeah, we still need to cut a few dudes. Looking at our kickers and everything here. All right, so what's recommended? Who do y'all want me to get rid of right now? Okay, so let's go look at the receiver tree here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Gotta go. I'm sorry, but that's just kind of how it is with this thing. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So we still have to cut 3 more players, and most of them are going to be these guys. Howard. Gotta go. Any ancient guys here? No. Oh, man. Okay, well, Black's gone. Okay. And now the last one. We're looking at left outside backer. And we are getting rid of this gentleman right here. Sorry, Smith. All right, that's all of it. Man, now we're going to sim through the last thing here. Last game of preseason football. We had to cut a lot of dudes. We had to cut a lot of guys. We're getting upgrades. Julian Love, very good for you. So we're lacking some depth now at corner from the looks of it. Let's see who won this last game here. We won it 31-20, whatever it was. Let's see who performed well in the last preseason game for the Cowboys. So we went 3-1 in the preseason. The Cowboys did, which I'm very happy with. I can't look at the game. Are you kidding me? Okay, fine. So we went 3-1 overall. Let's go ahead and set our season goal, which we know what it's going to be. We want to win the Super Bowl or make it to the Super Bowl. That's always our goal. Always. We're taking on the G-Men in week 1. We're looking at our team. We're 87 total overall. Our offense is still a strong point with 92 versus the defense at 83. It's fine. It is what it is. We'll have to deal with it. So here's our offensive line. The left side of our line is very strong with Martin and Smith. Then you got Biadaj right there, and then whoever this is that McGovern, whatever your name is. Yeah, McGovern's right there. The right side of our line is lacking, to say the least. But look at the offensive weapons with the 3-headed monster of Dak, Zeke, and Coop. Now you have Lamb as the #2 back, Coxie behind him, and then you have Lastly and Mingo that will be stepping in at times when need be for the offense. Defensively, we're going to see how this defense is going to perform. Okay, we're back to a full season of our typical 4-3, as we'll be seeing with the Dallas Cowboys in real life. So our top corners, we have Lewis, we have Awuzie, we have Lewis, which I don't still want that. I want Diggs to be the #2. We want Lewis to come off and be the slot corner. We'll adjust that. And then we have guys like Willis and Julian Love that can step in when need be at times. Love is our top free safety. And then you have Del Duval now in his second full season. It's going to be our top guy out there. Now, at outside backer here, Rumpf, he's a star potential player. It's his second year out of Duke. He is the left outside backer. Jalen Smith is the right outside backer. Middle linebacker, of course, is Van Der Esch. Behind these gentlemen, we have Hines. He can basically come in and be any of these roles here. Nick Easley, he's 70 overall, but I'm actually going to pass that up right there. And who's this guy here? Dang. Okay. So I'm just going to make Hines be the next guy up on any 3 of these. That way he gets some snaps this year. Now, working at right end, we have Ane. He's a second-year pro out of Utah. He's getting a chance now. We're going to see if he can step in a weak position there. I mean, outside of him, we have Hubert here, the rookie, that didn't come from a college, evidently. And then you have Puna Ford, and you have Metcalf. Second-year pro out of Clemson. Hopefully he'll really have a tremendous year. And then, of course, we have DeMarcus Lawrence, who now is just a star potential player, which is very unfortunate. But hopefully he can step in and have a really good year for us as well. Special teams-wise, everything's still the same here. Okay, everything's looking good there. Fine with it. Coxie doing the returns. Coxie is also a slot receiver here for us. Diggs will not be doing that. We need to make sure we adjust this to where Diggs is our number 2 back. So we're got our number 2 corner, and we're gonna have to put Lewis as that. Everything else looks good there to me. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the depth chart real quick. I'm about to show you guys here in just a second the schedule for the Cowboys this season, so you can kind of write down some games that you may be looking forward to coming up here very, very soon on our franchise. So Lewis, you, my man, are about to pass up this gentleman here. Unfortunate for him. Okay. And where did he go? There you are. All right, so there's our slot corners. You got Lewis, you got Willis, and then you got Croswell. We'll see if they can step in and step up for the Cowboys. So let's now look at the big news. I want to look at the big news here, seeing if there's any big stories or anything to be aware of here. I don't see anything popping out for me there, but let's look at the schedule. Let's see what teams will we be taking on this season. So we're starting off Thursday Night Football against the Giants. Should be a fun one there. Then week 2, staying home. We got our first 3 games at home. We got Washington's football team coming to Arlington. Then the Bears, with their new quarterback, coming to Arlington. Then Monday Night Football at the Giants. So we're getting through the Giants in the first 4 weeks. Then the Packers on the road. Home against the Eagles. At the Buccaneers with Tom Brady. At the Colts with Baker Mayfield as the new quarterback there for the Colts in week 8. At the Titans in week 9. And then we get a long-needed and awaited bye in week 10. Then starting off in week 11, Monday Night Football against Washington on the road. Home against the Texans in week 12. Home against the Seahawks on Sunday Night Football in week 13. At the Vikings in week 14. At the Eagles in week 15. And then we finish out home against the Jaguars. And last but not least, home against the Lions with their number 2 pick, top cornerback, I do believe, right out of LSU. So we'll look forward to that game coming up. So pretty fun season. I'm looking forward to taking on some of those teams, and hopefully we can have our best season yet as we prepare ourselves in this defense. We need this defense to really step up and come up large for us as we're looking at our schemes and everything here. You can kind of see what we're doing as a team. We're still a vertical zone run team. We're still a 4-3 under team. We're using the Vegas playbook for offense still, while we're using the Quinn Atlanta defensive playbook, which is what the Cowboys will be seeing in real life. And then I'm going to mimic here in this game as well. So that does it. We are ready for Season 3's premiere, which will be coming up here in the next day or two, y'all, intermixed with our college football revamp series with the Razorbacks. But y'all, if you enjoyed our offseason here, again, while it was lackluster, I would say, it didn't have a lot of explosiveness or anything of that nature. You're starting to see where this team's going in the next year or two. We are lacking in the money department here. As you see, we got all these guys on the docket. These are guys that are going to be leaving this team potentially this year. I want to show you guys really quick. Let's go to re-sign players. Let's see everybody that's on the board here. So the top guys we got to worry about. The main thing here is Van Der Esch. Are we going to bring back Van Der Esch? That's the main question we're asking ourselves this offseason and this season overall. Is Van Der Esch going to come back and be a lock here with the Cowboy defense? And then you got Willis, Greg Zuerlein, Julian Love, Tony Pollard, Tristan Hill, Jennings, lastly, Willis. Okay, so you got some other guys there, but I'm pretty much going to let all these guys walk except for Van Der Esch. Pretty much that's going to be the thing there. So it's either re-sign Van Der Esch and let all these other guys go, or let Van Der Esch go and then re-sign like a Willis Julian Love situation, or maybe even a Tony Pollard. I don't know. We're going to have to figure it out. Should make for some interesting things. I don't want to try to bring everybody back. I want to have a little bit of cap room. That way we can try to do a little bit in free agency maybe. We'll see. But y'all, that does it for our offseason. Look forward to week 1, home Monday or Thursday night football against the G-Men coming up for it very, very shortly, y'all. If you enjoyed this offseason, leave a thumbs up, comment down below. Feel free to join the Gobotch family, subscribe, and hit that notification bell as we're on the road to 20,000 subs. But thank you all so much for tuning in. Please stay safe and well. Have a great day. We'll see you back here in the next video. Y'all take it easy.